So, gonna be sorting out my figure shelf today. Yes, I mean, these are the figures I'm never getting rid of. My Resident Evil figures. They are not going. And I definitely don't want to change any of these shelves. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I got extra figures, which I've shown in the previous video. So, yes. The Bioshock figure and Spyro, and then I got a Sonic figure. But anyway, I need to clean this shelving. I also don't know what to do with the horror. I sold Freddy Krueger and Evil Dead figure. I can't remember what else. I had some other figures, but yeah, I don't know what to do with Pinhead himself. Yes. Like, I gotta figure out, am I bored of this figure? I've had it for a very long time. It does actually fit under here. So I've got like the shelvings end here. And it does actually fit in this bit. But that does mean this liquor will have to go somewhere else, which is fine, because I can't really, because the liquor comes with the tongue, but obviously I can't put that tongue in, because then the door's just going to smack right into it. We don't have a lot of room to work with. So, yeah. Ugh, I don't know. But, yes. So, let's show you. We don't have a lot of room here. But yes, that's kind of what it looks like at the moment. So we've got the Bayonetta figures, we have a bit of a Sega shelf, Resident Evil, and more Resident Evil. And then at the bottom, we just got this black storage box, which is filled with PlayStation 1 games. So yeah, and there you go. So I've got my Mega Drive shelf next to it, and yeah, that's where all my figures stay. I love it because it's just all figures. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do really, but that's what it looks like for now. So yeah, let's get dusting and either keeping some figures or not, I guess. So yeah, it's a bit of a figurey mess at the moment, but we're gonna get there. I'll show you what it looks like. Obviously, I've been dusting. That's all cleared. The Resident Evil shells are literally the same. And yeah, don't know if you can see that, but Pinhead fits there. I don't know if, obviously I'm going to clean the box up a bit, just clean it up and then decide. I'm not sure if I keep it, but I mean, it does look cool there, fits there perfect, and fits with the, well, pretty much most of my figures are horror themed. Resident Evil. Yeah, so I do have other places where I got figures. Got a couple along the top, so I need to sort that out because it's looking a bit rubbish. Yeah, we'll get there. And whether or not I want to keep any of that. And then along here we got the Tomb Raider stuff, obviously. So I guess that'll stay the same. I don't know yet. Yeah, let's carry on sorting the shelves out. Yeah, carrying on. So, yes, so this is the Funko Pop Big Daddy Bioshock figure. And it's huge. I don't know yet, but I'm thinking I prefer smaller figures anyway. And this figure's really cool. And I'm thinking, because I got this now, I don't really need this one. So this one might be one that's gonna go. Obviously we'll have a good think about it, but yes, I think he might go, because we got this one. And that's brilliant. Bioshock figures, I don't know. Or I keep both, because I kind of like them both together. But obviously I don't have any space for both. It's a pain. Obviously I have to have a good think about it, but so yeah, it's been good sorting out all my figures and stuff, but yeah, I definitely don't want any Funko figures. I think I've decided, you know, I prefer sort of more realistic-y figures anyway. I mean, I got this one as well. It's just a small, you know, I just don't, yeah. I'm trying to get rid of all the small bits, so yeah, I definitely don't want any Funkos. I'm going to treat myself to a better Shamu figure. I'm not into these ducks things at all. So I'm going to get a proper Shamu figure. You know, I may get rid of this as well. I don't know. Right, so I finally finished all my little shelvings and sorted out all my figures. And the Tomb Raider stuff's still the same. And above my Mega Drive shelf, it has the plushies, the little Tubbs Merchant, and the Licker, which I have now put the tongue on, as you can see. So that looks awesome. And because I removed the plushies from the small shelving down the sides, it's freed up a shelf space for more figures, which I'll show you in a minute. And I decided to put the Bioshock Big Daddy figure at the top with the Bayonetta figures, because it fits in there nicely, so, and sort of breaks up. It's not just a Bayonetta shelf. And then I couldn't get rid of this because I love it so much, so this is back here. We've got the new Sonic figure, Tubbs Jet Set Radio figure, and there's Knuckles. So I really like that shelf. And then obviously the Resident Evil shelves are still the same, and the RE3 shelf is still the same. I managed to fit in the handmade first aid spray there. Anyway, this is where the plushies sat, and it's freed up some space for some more figures. I don't have to get rid of Chucky, which is awesome. So yeah, I've decided I'm gonna fill the shelf with some more new horror figures. I said I got rid of a couple of horror figures, but I was bored of them anyway. Evil Dead figure, Freddy Krueger and all that. And also I got rid of them because I didn't think I'd have any room for them. Clearly I do now, but it's fine. They weren't great figures anyway. And that Chucky one's brilliant. And I do have two figures I really want to get horror-wise, and they are brilliant and well made, so yeah. And then we've kept Hellraiser Pinhead figure, that fits perfectly there. There was a PlayStation 1, there was a black box of PlayStation 1 games down the side here, and then I had the Licker on top of that. And then obviously the plushies were there, but they're all on top of my Mega Drive 2. So yeah, we've actually created some more space for some more figures, potentially. So that's quite nice. And there, like I say, I've got two horror figures in mind that I want to get, but I can't get that right away. Anyway, so obviously some bits and bobs have come down. Don't know if you can see, it's a bit dark today. Yeah, I had this Sonic plushie on top of my Mega Drive, but I think I might get rid of. I'm not too keen on like Funko Pops and these duck things, so I'm probably gonna get rid of that as well. Yeah, Funko Pop. Nah. Yeah, I didn't really like this Spyro figure in the end, but it's fine. I didn't, got that really cheap anyway. And obviously I got no room for this big chunky Funko Pop Bioshock figure. And anyway, I got a much better detailed one. Yeah, it's smaller, but I prefer that one over this one. Yeah, and obviously this was on top of my Mega Drive 2. I may or may not get rid of this yet. I'm not decided. But yeah, I got rid of a couple of figures and bits and bobs. So yeah, so there's a bit there in the box to get rid of. Yeah, I'm not in need of it, so yeah, it's good to have a sort out sometimes. Yeah, so I just wanna focus on getting, keeping figures are my sort of thing, really. Obviously I still got the Jet Set Radio, Tubbs Duck. I think that's my favourite out of all of them. And obviously I got the Merchant, Tubbs Duck. But I'm probably going to replace that with a proper Merchant figure. And then that'll just leave this one to be the only Tubbs Duck. And then I have no Funko Pops and all that, so that's good. Because they're just not my type of thing. I prefer to collect smaller figures because that's all I have room for. And I love NECA figures. Most of my Resident Evil figures are NECA, and my horror figures and stuff. Well, the Pinhead one's NECA, I think. Yeah. Can't remember what the Chucky one was, but yeah. So, yeah, might as well collect what I love and enjoy. Yeah. And I don't really want those bits that I just showed you. They can go. Yeah, so that's everything. Thanks for watching, and bye.